Trey left open gun 11 personnel one-on-one in the slot versus Juju. 2 man under is the coverage, which means the DBs are giving away all out-breaking routes. Fuller plays the stop route perfectly, gives grounds, extends arms, eyes down on the hips, and gets his head around when Juju breaks down for the PBU. Trips right close, gun 11 personnel, cover 3 Fullers in the slot. He has flat responsibilities. Ideally, most coaches want the ball to bring the defender down, so it's more so curled to flats. He was baiting Big Ben, but had enough quick twitch range to get his hand in there for the PBU. Gun 10 personnel one-on-one versus Sanders. 2 man under is the coverage. The Broncos run a Mustang concept where the slots run corners. Fullers open up the gate with no collision, which is bad 99% of the time, but it's smart to tug on Sanders' jersey while he's breaking out, and he leaned into him to disrupt the timing for the PBU. Gun 11 wild personnel one-on-one in the slot versus Boyd. Cover 1 aligned outside, giving up all in breaking routes. The Bengals do a play action fake to get the linebackers out of the slant throwing lanes. Fuller initially reached and Boyd teached, but Fuller knew the route, so he just simply undercut it and got away with it for the PBU. 13 personnel flea flicker is the play 2-man route concept. Cover 1 is the coverage. Any DB knows all crossing routes are a pain in the ass when you're already aligned outside. Once he sees it, he reacts and turns on the Blazers to undercut the crosser for the game-changing interception. Gun 11 wild personnel disguised as a 7-man pressure, but it's a 5-man pressure. Cover 6 is the coverage. Fuller shows a blitz demeanor. He has the hook to curl. The eye placement is 2 to 1. 2 goes to the flat. Now you get your eyes to the 1, and he does that at the last second. But just in time for the PBU. He could have had a pick with quicker eye recognition, but a play is a play. 10 gun personnel, 2-man under, one-on-one versus Woods. He opened up the gate immediately to take away all inside breaking routes. He extends his left arm to disrupt the route. Now he's in a perfect position to anticipate Wood breaking back out. He does a good job of playing clean to avoid the PI. Bunch open. Fuller is playing safety. This is a hustle play and a good one in a rivalry game at that. Fuller comes in on Richards, sees space in between the elbow and the ball, and he just hit him with the classic Peanut Tillman peanut punch to create the turnover. 11 gun pistol personnel. RG3 is motioning to throw off the defense on the bang route. Cover 1 is the coverage versus a bigger body Andrews on the crosser. Fuller does a good job of giving ground and not getting tangled with Swearinger and just makes a play on the ball. 22 gun pistol personnel, 35 gate, play action boot right. Cover 1 versus Moore on the deep post. He's 10 yards off man coverage. He does a good scooch quarterback read, and he opens up his hips at a good time. Not too early, not too late. He trails initially due to the outside leverage, but doesn't go into oh shit mode and sticks with it and plays through the ball in the air to avoid the PI. Tight bunch left open, man versus Ty Montgomery. Fuller plays a squat or catch technique, anticipating on all short breaking routes. Fuller literally didn't have to move but a yard, and he just plays through Ty Montgomery to the ball for the PBU. Bunch right tight, off man cover 1 versus Williams. Williams runs a corner. Fuller's stemming was on point. He didn't rush, he didn't lose eye discipline, and he made Williams run the route through him to get the interception on a bad throw by Phillip Rivers. 10 gun personnel, off man cover 1 to avoid natural picks by the switching of the wide receivers and also by the stagger. So instead of stemming out right away, he just comes out patiently and let the route develop by T.Y. Hilton and breaks down Hill to make the play on the ball for the PBU. There you guys have it. K. Fuller, he finished the season with 82 tackles, 15 starts, 12 pass breakups, and 1 forced fumble. I think it's safe to say that he has found a home for a while. He played his best season of his career by far, and I think he got his swagger and that confidence back from his VA days. The Chiefs played to his strengths, and Coach Spag knew what he was doing by taking a chance on him and bringing him into Kansas City. If you need work done, those are all of my social media platforms, and you can hit me directly on my line. Get at me. Subscribe to the channel. Love you guys.